Hello and welcome to the Enlightenment Lovers Dating Show. I'm your host, Alexander Wright, and today we are going to be finding out who is going on a date with Eleanor Maurice. Now please welcome Eleanor. Glad you can join us this evening.
Thank you for having me, Alexander. I'm very excited to be here this evening and hopefully find a new date.
So what do you look for in a man?
I want a man that will treat me as an equal, is a great writer, and will let me do what I want.
Wow, that's a good description of the man you want. I have 4 bachelors here for you tonight. So here are your bachelors. So here's bachelor number 1, John Locke.
Hi, my name's John Locke. I have 0 kids. I've never been married. I was born on August 29th, 1632. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, sometimes I believe there's a God, sometimes yeah, so I went to Oxford University to study some medicine. I used that to become a philosopher. I love writing. My political views are that I don't agree with the government. I believe the government is wrong. I believe everybody should have, like, natural rights, life, liberty, possessions, property. Yeah, that's about it. Honestly, my ideal person is someone who believes in what I believe in, someone who's very educated, someone who wants to go out there and fight for their rights, who knows their rights, who's a strong, independent woman, and that's what I want. My biggest fear is honestly probably violence. I don't think it's necessary. If we all agree with each other, we don't have to have violence. That all my work was for nothing, and that the government won't change.
Here's bachelor number 2, Montesquieu.
Hello, my name is Montesquieu. I was born January 18th, 1689 in Château-Labride. Yes, I've been married. I studied law at the College of Juilly. I have 3 kids. I believe that all religions should be tolerated by other religions, so that they're all equal. I speak Persian. In a woman, I'd really want a very strict woman who would follow orders of mine and stay on task, and that is very strict and that would listen to me and do things for me. Obviously, because I'm a very strict man and I like things to be orderly. Something that would make a partner incompatible with me is someone who jokes around or is silly, because I'm a very strict man. I like very strict things. I studied law at college for a long time, so I don't have time to be messing around. So no messing around, none of that. I need straightforwardly things. One very dear and amazing accomplishment I had in my life was that I created the best form of government, which was the legislative, the executive, and the judicial branches. They're all split and they keep each other in check to make sure any branch isn't becoming too powerful. And that's very important because there's a lot of countries today that use that because of me, example, the United States.
So here's bachelor number 3, Jean-Jacques Rousseau.
Hello, my name is Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I was born June 28th, 1712 in Geneva, Switzerland. For 6 years of my life, I lived in poor relation to my mother as she died in childbirth. But after I left Geneva, I decided to become a philosopher. I now have 5 children with my wife, Therese Levisser. I've only been married once. Child, I had a high interest in music and attended the Annie Catholic choir school for 6 months. After the 6 months of attending the choir school, I decided to work as a music teacher in Chambéry. In society, I believe that religion is not good for people, and I believe more in civil religion. Civil religion has to do with having love for your country and being able to be a good person without a corrupt government. My biggest fear is becoming a disgrace due to my shame. My shame has caused me to become cocky, thinking that I'm better than everyone else. I'm horrified that someone might come out and publicly humiliate me in front of
everyone, my friends, my family. I'm afraid that I have done something wrong and I provided false statements to the people I know. Some of my biggest accomplishments include writing the social contract and the ML or on education. The social contract has to do with people giving up some of their rights to be protected by the government. A social contract also has to do with people knowing that they're living in a society that has a government and they will follow the rules or suffer the consequences. Both of those writings are advocating that people have the right to their education and that people need to do their part in their government to improve it and keep its stability. I have written many pieces of music and operas. How my ideal partner should act in society is stand up for their rights. They have the right to do what they want as long as it doesn't have to do with breaking any laws. Have to agree with my views. They have to agree that the government is corrupting our people and we need to do something to stop it. My person should also have a fun and kind personality. They should care for others, and we both will have to do things around the house to make our house stable. Here's Bachelor number 4, Voltaire.
Hello, my name is Voltaire. I was born on November 21st, 1694 in Paris, France. I have one adopted daughter named Mary. I have never been married. I am very educated and I went to Lucie Louis Negond University. Languages I speak are English, French, Italian, Greek, and Spanish. I believe that everyone has the right to religious freedom, although I am not a fan of the Bible or the Catholic Church. When it comes to political beliefs, I believe that an absolute monarchy is unnecessary and an unfair form of government. When an absolute monarchy is in place, the equality between the people does not exist. The natural laws and rights of the people are taken away as the absolute monarchy or the person in power does not care about the people's rights and will do as they wish. Some of my accomplishments was that I wrote a famous novel called Candide, I wrote a popular tragic play called Zaire, and I was able to put France into an Enlightenment style. One of my biggest fears is an absolute monarchy or someone being in total control. This is because they tend to take away people's natural laws, and that would mean that my ability to speak about what I think or believe will be taken away from me, and that is very tragic since being able to speak about what I believe is something very important to me.
So who is going to be your date for the night?
I'm going with John Locke.
Let's go, baby! Congratulations, John, for winning a date with Eleanor. I hope you guys have a great night.
Boy, if you don't...
So who's going to be your date for the night?
John Locke.
No, you're supposed to say I'm going to go with. So who's going to be your date for the night?
I'm gonna go with
So who's going to be the date for the night? So who's going to be the date? Who's going to be your date?
God.
Who's going to be your date? Who are you going to go with your date tonight?